I was born in North Carolina, but I was raised in Jacksonville, Florida. I was raised by my grandmother of Jamaican heritage, and I grew up Seventh-day Adventist. But at the age of 17 years old, I left the Seventh-day Adventist church. I joined the Army. And after I joined the Army, I just kind of strayed away. And after my tour in the Army, I was able to attend college. I joined the Baptist church. They sent me to seminary, and I obtained a Master of Divinity. And then the Baptist church sent me back to the Army as a chaplain. And I served as a chaplain for 10 years and was placed on the list to be promoted to major, but I felt a call of God to leave in the Army to come into civilian ministry. And once I got out of the Army a second time, I joined the Baptist church and was called to pastor a church. Now, while I was pastoring the church, I was contacted by the bishop in the United Methodist Church, and I was asked to pastor a United Methodist church that was in my community. And it was a full-time church, and I already had my Master of Divinity, but they sent me on and allowed me to get my Doctor of Ministry. And after that, I started my own church, and I started businesses. I had groups, homes, shelters, daycare, and I was, making a whole bunch of money, and but I wasn't satisfied. And so I started my own church. And after starting my own church, I was invited to the White House. The Obama administration invited me to the White House, and I was able there to come back to the city. I was living in Metro Atlanta, and I was pastoring a mega church, and I started a family garden for the community and a healthy eating program and weight loss program. Well, 7 years ago, Easter Sunday of 2013, while my family was still Seventh-day Adventist, I just felt that I was living perfect. Things were going well. And on Easter Sunday, I said, Lord, what do you want me to do next in ministry? And the Lord said, what about the Sabbath? Those 4 words changed my life. I knew then it was time to come back home to the Seventh-day Adventist church. So I called my brother, who was part of Conyers Seventh-day Adventist Church, and I said, listen, I need to come to Sabbath school. I showed up at Sabbath school, and when I sat down in the Sabbath school classroom, I heard the voice of the Lord say to me, welcome home. And so I just felt, overwhelmed, and I felt very, very grateful to God, because sometimes people leave and they don't get a chance to come back. I felt grateful to God and humbled, and I went to the worship service. I met the pastor at that time was John Strickland. I met him, and he welcomed me into the church, and of course he put me in a series of classes, and then I decided that I wanted to be rebaptized. When I made that announcement, of course, I left the Sunday church, and the Sunday church was great to me. I did not leave with any issues or problems. I loved them still. They loved me, but I had to do what God called me to do. And even people from the Sunday church that I had pastored came to witness my baptism. And family and friends and loved ones from all over. It was a high day in the Lord. And I served there at Conyers Church as associate pastor for a few years. I attended some classes at Southern. And then I was given the opportunity to attend Andrews University. I'm presently attending extension classes and Master of Arts in Pastoral Ministry. And I was called in July of 2017 to pastor one of the greatest churches in the world, Pillars of Faith, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We're located in Ellenwood. And I'm the pastor there now, and just excited about what God is doing. Now, my passion in ministry is preaching and teaching. Preaching is the proclamation and explanation of the Word of God. Teaching is the art and science of communicating thoughts and ideas, and I just love it. We have a tremendous team of elders and deacons and pastoral ministry workers at the church, young folk. We just got a wide variety, and we are excited about evangelism. I just love where I am now. I'm at a very good place. And of course, we serve in the greatest conference in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, the Georgia-Cumberland Conference. This day is a dream come true. The whole time that I was away from the Seventh-day Adventist Church, I always felt that something was missing. There was an emptiness there. There was a void there. And When I came back to the Seventh-day Adventist Church, that void was filled. That emptiness no longer exists. And today is one of the happiest and most joyful days of my life, a day that I will remember forever and talk about this same day in heaven one of these days after Jesus comes to get the church.